NTTA Ultimate Table Tennis is a professional sports league in India who has been endeavoring to promote the table tennis enthusiasts of India to the national level. In its endeavor to promote table tennis in India, it has included the Nagaland Table Tennis Association in supporting and in popularizing the game of table tennis, not only in Nagaland but also in parts of Northeast India. If all go well, we are hoping that in the coming months we will also be having few championships in the state as well as few championships in the Northeast level. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that unlike the previous years, where we have only included the first and the second positions, the gold and silver, this year we will be including gold, silver, and bronze. For bronze medal, we will be having both the semi-finalists in its form.
This game, surprisingly, which started just as an entertainment of the English society during the Victorian age, the upper crest of the English society, having dinner, lunch, breakfast is a part of their daily lives. After dinner, it is written in the history that gentlemen and ladies, they sit around, they clear their dining tables, they put the thick literary notebooks, books, in the middle of the table as the net, and they use the cork of the wine and the champagne bottles after they've consumed it. And smoking was in vogue those days. Gentlemen take out the cigarette packets as their bets, and they start hitting the corks across that book on the dining table, simply for entertainment. They were surrounded by the ladies and gentlemen and cheered if they don't drop the cork, the bowl. That is how it became a casual and usual piece of entertainment and an activity in the high caste of the English society in the 1880s. That is the later part of the 19th century. Something which picked up casually, formalized. Soon it became very popular, and it was patented in 1885, we are told, by one gentleman called James Devonshire, an Englishman. Since then, In 1902, the first formal tournament of table tennis was organized in London, only throughout England. And after that, sometime in 1921, 22, I think the federation was installed, organized for England. But it became international soon after. And in the next 4 years which followed, in 1926, I think the first international TT tournament of sorts was organized, if I remember history correctly. And with just 217 members, the TT International Organization was launched. It spread across Europe, America, and Asia first. Somehow, it took a lot of time for the table tennis to be recognized as an Olympic discipline of sports. And only sometime in 1977, it was admitted as a discipline of sports in the Olympics officially. So that is how it picked up. We're told that in China it came in 1901. But ever since then, about half a century, they have dominated these sports. And till today, they excel. In our own state here, I was quite impressed that our pioneers, our seniors, your parents or grandparents have started our Nagaland Table Tennis Association and established it in 1972. 5 years ahead of the TT being recognized as an Olympic discipline in sports. See, we have to appreciate and thank the pioneers, our elders, who were far-sighted and who had already started this game before it was hardly internationalized. So, from the time that we have established in 1972 up to today, it's more than 44 decades, about 43 years to be precise. We've come a long way. We're glad. I remember attending one TT tournament quite some years back, the seniors winter. It was not so much, it had not so much sports persons. The districts were also just 5 or 6. But today, we're very impressed that out of the 17 districts, we have 13 already. And we look forward to a time when 10% participation will be there from across our state. This is an Olympic discipline. The other non-Olympic disciplines have gone far ahead. They get financial support, moral support, and their morals are boosted in every way. Participation is very enthusiastic. People support, people know it is growing in popularity. But the table tennis, which is an Olympic discipline, unfortunately has remained in the background till today, I must say. On behalf of our Chief Minister, Mr. Rio, Dr. Rio, and all my colleagues, we pledge that certainly this present government will explore ways and means to be able to boost and encourage the table tennis tournament to a higher level and to such an extent where we will produce excellent sports persons who must participate in the regional, national, and keep the international and the gold medal inside. We will work towards it. By the grace of God, Nagas were naturally gifted in sports. Our ways of life for centuries, our grandfathers, our ancestors have been physically active, which was our way of life. Therefore, in anything which accounts for physical strength, vitality is always a prime area for us to exploit and maneuver. You have seen your own motto, how your pioneers have instilled that sense of confidence in the early participants and would wish to let it continue generations after, in the motto called believe in yourself. To believe in yourself. How appropriate. More so in the field of sports. Unless you have a determination, a strong will, and so much self-confidence in yourself that I will win, we will win. That sort of attitude, unless you have deep inside your heart, you have already lost the battle before you even started. So friends, I wish to challenge you again to believe in your own capacity, in your strength, in your skill, and your God-gifted talent to excel to the highest level and fight at humanity's ultimate forum in the Olympics. I wish you all the best, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Match umpire certification. Mr. Mahendra, please take your time.
Thank you. I shall take participant in this UTT 28 inter-district and state level tennis championship 2025, respecting and abetting by the rule that govern the game in the true spirit of sportsmanship, integrity, and honesty for the glory of sport and the honor of the game. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. William, you can go back. This will be the symbolic declaration of the championship by our special guest. Thank you, sir.
I declare the tournament open.
Thank you, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of the opening, and now it's time